The compact camera space has rarely felt this energized, and a big reason for that momentum is the growing conversation around the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P. Before any official spotlight from DJI, the device had already become a recurring topic across creator communities, fueled by repeated leaks, prototype sightings, and early field testing reports across different regions. It is unusual for a product to feel both heavily exposed and still genuinely exciting at the same time, but that is exactly the position the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P finds itself in right now. What makes this release especially intriguing is that it is not being discussed in the same way as a routine upgrade cycle. The DJI Osmo Pocket 4P is not simply another iteration meant to refine minor details or slightly improve image quality. Instead, it is being framed as a more meaningful shift in how compact cameras can serve modern creators. The conversation has gradually moved away from what's new in the specs and more toward how does this change the way people actually shoot. That subtle shift says a lot about where DJI is heading with this product. Current industry expectations place the launch of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P around June 2026. While DJI has not officially confirmed the timeline, multiple supply chain signals and insider reports suggest that development is in its final stages. There is also growing speculation that DJI may be adjusting its release strategy in response to increasing competition in the ultra-compact creator camera category. As rival brands continue experimenting with dual-lens systems and AI-assisted shooting tools, timing has become a critical factor in maintaining leadership. Pricing is expected to reflect the camera's more ambitious positioning. The DJI Osmo Pocket 4P is widely rumored to sit around the $730 mark, placing it firmly in premium territory for a pocket-sized device. On paper, that jump compared to lower-tier models might seem steep. However, the value proposition becomes clearer when the broader feature set is considered. DJI appears to be aiming this model at users who have already outgrown entry-level compact cameras and want more control without transitioning into full mirrorless or cinema setups. There is, however, a layer of complexity surrounding availability. Reports suggest that the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P may face certification challenges in certain markets, particularly the United States. Regulatory constraints affecting DJI products have become more strict in recent years, and the absence of key approvals could limit official retail distribution in some regions. Even so, global markets across Asia, Europe, and other regions are expected to receive the device without major barriers, keeping international demand strong. Beyond release logistics, the most compelling part of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P story is its hardware direction. Instead of reinventing the Pocket concept, DJI appears to be enhancing it in a way that expands creative range rather than just technical performance. At the core of the system sits a proven large sensor platform, expected to carry over from the standard Pocket 4. This decision signals a focus on consistency, reliability, and image quality stability rather than unnecessary reinvention. Where things start to diverge is in creative control. One of the most significant rumored upgrades is the introduction of a variable aperture system, reportedly ranging from f1.7 to f2.8. This feature alone could mark a meaningful shift in how pocket devices are used. Fixed aperture cameras often limit flexibility, forcing creators to rely on exposure adjustments or post-processing to shape their image. A variable aperture introduces a more direct level of control over depth of field and light intake, giving users a stronger sense of creative command in real shooting conditions. But the feature generating the most discussion is undoubtedly the second lens system. The DJI Osmo Pocket 4P is expected to include a dedicated telephoto camera, offering approximately 70mm equivalent focal length with 3x optical zoom. This addition fundamentally changes the identity of the Pocket series. Instead of being locked into a single wide-angle perspective, creators would gain access to two distinct visual languages within the same compact body. The importance of this cannot be overstated. Wide lenses are excellent for immersion, movement, and environment capture, but they naturally distort perspective and limit subject isolation. Telephoto lenses, by contrast, compress space, enhance depth, and allow for more cinematic framing. Having both options instantly available in a pocket-sized device removes one of the biggest limitations small cameras have always faced: perspective rigidity. More importantly, the zoom system is expected to be fully optical rather than digitally simulated. That distinction ensures that image quality remains consistent across focal lengths, avoiding the softness and degradation typically associated with digital zoom. For creators who value detail retention, this alone could be a major deciding factor. Video performance also appears to be taking a significant leap forward. The DJI Osmo Pocket 4P is rumored to support 6K recording at up to 60 frames per second, offering high-resolution footage that provides substantial flexibility in post-production. This allows editors to crop, reframe, or stabilize shots without sacrificing clarity, which is especially valuable for social-first content and cinematic workflows alike. Alongside that, 4K recording at up to 240 frames per second is expected to deliver extreme slow-motion capabilities. This level of frame rate opens creative possibilities for action sequences, environmental storytelling, and stylized visual content. Combined with DJI's stabilization technology, it suggests a device capable of producing highly polished footage even in dynamic shooting conditions. If the rumored details prove accurate, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P could stand out not just as another product launch, but as a defining moment in the evolution of pocket-sized filmmaking tools. It blends convenience with capability in a way that challenges traditional assumptions about what compact cameras can achieve. And in doing so, it may set a new benchmark for the entire category moving forward.